All right, guys, so right now it's the end of the season. It's cold, it's in the 50s. So what I'm doing is I'm exploring some abandoned buildings like this old tin building behind me, looking for spots that might be good to hit in the spring. We're just gonna putz around, see what's out and about. I don't really expect anything because it's late October. It's like 50 degrees, gloomy today, but good way to see some spots. All right, so the other thing that I wanted to do today was use this as an opportunity to share some footage that never made it to videos over the summer. I actually have some cool stuff that just gets filmed and then I can't make it into a full video because it's not enough footage, and then it just kind of gets kicked to the side. And here we are at the end of the season where I have some pretty cool stuff I saw that you guys would definitely appreciate seeing that just never made it to a video. So first I want to share my closest call to getting bitten by a timber rattlesnake. It happened over the summer. I was exploring some dens with a friend of mine. It was right around the time that I filmed that video of the rattlesnake giving birth. We're walking around, it's a cloudy day, it's a little bit cooler than optimal temperatures. We're in a gestation site where I know timber rattlesnakes have been seen. I saw them there earlier in the summer and nothing is out. We actually managed to see one rattlesnake in a crack. It was a young juvenile rattlesnake, pretty dark phase, and we just kind of left it where it was. And feeling defeated, we started walking back to the car. And as we're rambling randomly through the woods, this is what happened. All right, so I rarely have these things happen, but it does comment on the placid nature of rattlesnakes. So I walked by, I put my leg right there on the corner of that log, kept walking this way. I was looking at this log and I was like, wow, that looks like a good place for a snake. But we're just aimlessly walking through the woods right now between talus. We haven't seen a single rattlesnake basking yet. And Julian goes, whoa, look what you just put your leg right next to. And there's a fairly large timber rattlesnake just pattied up right there on this nondescript log in the middle of the woods. So,
in a little opening.
Little bit of an, yeah, a little bit of open sky, but I'm kind of lost for words. That's ridiculous and a little bit scary. But that being said, I came within inches of that timber at leg height and it didn't bite me, didn't do anything. Just sat there, didn't even rattle, didn't move. So nerve-wracking, but good thing these snakes aren't out to get us. Cool. All right, well, thank you for not biting me. We're gonna carry on. All right, so as you guys can tell, pretty sketchy situation. Did not expect a rattlesnake there, especially being that we are out in prime basking habitat and none of the snakes we saw were out basking. We saw a snake in a crack, we saw a copperhead that was in shed in a crack. I don't think I filmed that, but there was that rattlesnake when I least expected it, which A, is a reminder not to let your guard down, but B, it really comments on the fact that these snakes are not out to get people. They do not want to bite you. And honestly, I think most rattlesnakes in the situation that that one was in wouldn't have bitten. That being said, every rattlesnake you come across seems to have a different disposition. Some of them are super charged up and you can tell that if you got too close, it would definitely light you up. Whereas a lot of them are just completely chill like this one. Didn't rattle throughout the entire experience. So just a testament to how gentle they are, but definitely freaked me out a little bit. All right, guys. So I'm just scouting spots for next season. It's super late, and check this out. I was going through this big pile of metal. Look at this. A little late for you to be out, buddy. We will take that. All right, so I would have thought I was done for the year finding milk snakes. It's late October. This is actually the same day that I filmed releasing that rat snake that was crossing the road last night. And here you can see got a nice, relatively healthy milk snake. It is out late in the season. You can see it does have a bit of a lesion or some deal going on there, so might have fungal disease, and we'll definitely sanitize our hands after messing with this snake. But I was going through this metal just to see if there'd be any sheds in it, thinking, man, it's a little rusty past its prime for me to justify taking elsewhere to lay out for other snakes, and it's a little late in the season to be finding anything under it, but I guess I'm wrong. Not the worst thing to be wrong about. All right, well, not how I would have guessed today would go, but I guess we'll keep kicking things around for a little bit and get this guy back under his tin over here. Hopefully he's warm enough to know where to go. Seems like it, but just barely. It's like 50 degrees outside. And this must be right where he's gonna spend the winter. There's a hole he was coming out of. Make sure he gets back where he needs to be. Looks like he's going. Sweet. All right, well, may as well film myself flipping some of the rest of this because that's just a little bit ridiculous. Something was up. Did not expect things to still be happening here this late in the season. Not gonna lie, that got me for a second. All right, guys, pretty funny. Did not expect to actually be doing any herping today. Weird incidental find, but cool that stuff's still up. And at this point in the season, I'll take any snake I can get because that one could be my last. Good opportunity here. Like I said, we're chucking everything from the season in. Did find a milk snake earlier this season. Never made it into a full-length video, but it was a cool looking snake, so here's that footage. Oh, nice. Just flipped a nice milk snake under this rock. Let me get you guys a better look. All right, check that out. That's pretty neat. I missed the flip clip. I didn't record the rock. I don't know why. I just decided not to because I flipped a bunch of rocks and haven't seen much under them. So pretty standard looking milk snake. Nice and chocolatey in color, but kind of like that head pattern. He's got a cool head. You guys can see that. Pretty sweet. Happy to be seeing this guy. Nice healthy adult. Something kind of cool I noticed about him is, check this out. On his lower section, he's got this weird red patch right here, and it even extends onto the belly a little bit. It looks like because there's some warped scales, that's an old healed injury, or maybe even he had lesions there and the scales got messed up. But sometimes when snakes have an injury and then it heals, you'd almost never know it's there, but it can cause some weird pigmentation changes, and I think that's the case in this guy. But anyway, I'm gonna let him go in a second here. See ya. All right, and last but not least, you can hear that wind. It's freezing and disgusting outside, but I will take you guys back to a warm summer night, perfect night for road cruising. So take you guys there now. Right, finally kind of seems like stuff might be moving. Check it out. Nice. Look at them all kinked up. That's cool. Hey, buddy. He knows he's been found. Pretty chill so far. That's pretty cool. Nice rat snake. See, he's got some like cobwebs or something on his face right there. But good looking, really gentle snake. I mean, for a hot day, this snake is super, super chilled out and mellow. I'm just gonna make sure he gets to the other side so no one comes along and runs him over. And he can go back into his habitat here. Sweet. Alright, under my boards, somewhere in here, I've got a hook. If I'm grabbing a hook, you guys know, it's probably a good sign. Gotta find it first. Oh, here it is. Snake hook. Alright, so we got a hook, because we've got a beautiful yellow-faced timber rattlesnake right here. This is exactly what we're looking for. Check that out. Uh-oh, he's gonna move. Here, watch out. I'll see if I can get him to chill out for a second. Jeez. Here, I'll hold that. Oh, he's pretty. That's really yellow. Look at that. healthy yellow phase timber rattlesnake. Love to see it. Look, even on the tail, like he's barely got black. They almost always have black on the tail like that, even when they're yellow, but this guy doesn't have a whole lot. Man, he's cruising. He's got somewhere to be. All right, as you can see, this guy is super eager to get off the road. Look at him cruising around, getting where he's going, off into the bushes, and we're gonna hop back in and keep cruising around, but pretty cool.
Man, that was cool.
Here, we can follow them. They don't run very fast.
Look at this guy.
Holy cow.
I've
never been quilled. Yeah.
They don't really shoot them unless you touch them. Wow.
I've never been quilled.
Yeah.
This guy looks keen on it though.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like, touch me, I dare you.
Yeah, look at those spines. Wow. Jeez. Have you ever picked up one of their quills?
I've seen them, but I've never picked them up, I don't think.
They're actually like, they're hollow, so they're super light. And what's weird is they're so sharp at the same time. Oh, he looks ready to pop.
Yeah, he's like, touch me. Because the moment, oh, there he goes.
He's a fat one.
Yeah, he's a good size.
Yeah, they're so clumsy. All right, guys, super unconventional video for me. I just had to get that footage out somewhere and never found a place to do it. So I figured I may as well just do it like this. I'm hoping for a trip somewhere warmer soon, but if you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.